on our new streaming schedule. It is 2:30 Eastern, and we are live. Holy crap! It's awesome. It's awesome. Welcome, everyone.
EA Sports.
It's in the game. It is in the game, in fact. It is very much in the game. Welcome, one and all. I am Brandon Cole, aka Superblindman. And it is time for some Madden, yo. Time for some Madden action.
Entering main menu screen theme diamonds.
Oh, we got people planning on tuning in. That's awesome. Woohoo! Alright. Okay.
Face of the
So,
franchise.
before we get started, I would like to point out that if you'd like to support the channel in any way, all support is appreciated of any kind, including follows, subscriptions, cheers, tips, and even food. We even have a food option. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to do anything.
Franchise.
Anyway. Alright, so this time,
Exhibition.
I wanted to start with some face of the franchise. We did some of that before on our last Madden stream, but I wanted to do more of that this time around.
Entering face of the franchise.
So last time we only played one face of the franchise game, and we actually had to stop in the middle of it.
Start last played face of the franchise.
So I want you guys to know I went ahead and finished that game. And I won it, securing our winning streak at 9. And again, this is on all pro difficulty.
Entering franchise hub screen things.
All pro. Hashtag all pro. Let's just check chat real fast. Kitty's here! Greetings to you, Kitty. Greetings, greetings, greetings to you. I did shave, yes. Foosball, yeah. I did that. I did that because last week's stream was called Foosball, and so I was like, this is the Fooserball stream where there's even more foosball than previously before. Hey. Oh, you didn't know that, Connor? Oh my God! Wow, I'm sorry to hear that you didn't know that, but yes, there is. 85% of the game's menus are narrated, so that's not everything. But EA has already told us they want to try to close those gaps post-launch. So maybe in a few patches, maybe some more things will be narrated. We hope. Yeah. So Kitty, the beard was starting to annoy me. Plus, I know that there is a subgroup of people who like me without the beard. So I try to please everyone. So I figured, why not? We're starting a new schedule today. Why not, do something else to make it a different day than it normally is? Besides the fact that it's a new schedule. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. Face of the franchise. So I did play that last season game, and I won. So we are ready for this season game right here. We're getting pretty late in the season now, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we're going to the playoffs at this point.
Entering team
we're 12-2, our record right now.
Ready.
So I'm leading this team to victory. Let me tell you. But again, this is on all pro difficulty. This is the second to hardest difficulty that I could have this game on. All pro. All pro. Hashtag all pro. Hashtag all pro chant. Hashtag Peyton Barber is God.
Hey everybody,
it's the coach.
This is
What's up, the coach?
20 on EA.
He's the coach.
Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa.
We're at home this time. We're at home.
Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside inside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
Meanwhile, for our visitors,
Joy's here.
the Texans, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the offense last week,
Joy has arrived.
if you're a defensive
Better know
player,
it.
you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
You better know it. All right, let's check chat before we sim to our first appearance here. Everyone's noticing that. It's the face hair, it's gone. Don't panic, Joy. It's not a negative thing. It turns out... Oh. So, Kitty, Misty's preference is actually without the beard. The problem is the beard has now become iconic because it represents the, the banner image has the beard in it. So there you go. Greetings, Jesse, as well. Clearly, I must always look like the picture you made. Right. Greetings, LIW Gamer. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Real quick, let's go ahead and check stream levels. Rod Danger Staff, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Awesome, dude. You have it on Xbox, though, right? Because if you have it on PS4, I can invite you to our franchise. Well, the only problem with that is I can't change them. Because the thing is I can't flip back and forth. So that wouldn't work. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to flip back and forth, though. That's the problem. So, there you go. There you go, man. Alright. I think I'm caught up with chat. Greetings, everyone. I'm glad you're all here. Let's play some foosball. Here we go. Also, by the way, Connor, it is still mostly rumble cues, you're right, but there actually are a couple of audio cues now. Little things, but they're there.
His first carry. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
For instance, if the ball is thrown, there is an audio cue. I will attempt to demonstrate. There you go.
He'll look to throw. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other.
I'll take 15 yards. Thank you.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run
Gain of
downs.
3.
It confuses the blocking assignments.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Perriman. And the ball is knocked out.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have I've seen this before.
I want to point out
coaches preach about this and work
that that is not my fault.
Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Joy, it is a great banner. It really is a great banner. I love the banner. And I'm basing that love of the banner on the description of the image that you gave me, which I understand to be awesome, and other people's reactions to it. And trust me, I love that banner. That banner has nothing to do with the fact that I shaved. I love it, though. Misty happens to like me without the beard better. She thinks I look better without it. But I also acknowledge the beard has become iconic, which is why I keep it as long as I can. Thank you, Venom9000, for the host, by the way. Joy is a true artist, yes. The happiest superhero to ever fly, yes indeed. And the best part is, a lot of you guys don't know what's behind me in that banner. There's actually more symbolism in the banner than you guys might realize if you haven't heard us tell the story before. But the buildings behind me in the banner are all from different places that have influenced my life and my career. So one of them is the Minnesota State Academy for the Blind, where I went to high school. One of them is, I believe, a building in Ohio. No, I can't remember which one. Ohio, because I moved to Ohio for Misty, and Misty heavily influenced not only my life, obviously, as my fiance, but my career, as she's the one who pushed me into doing all this crazy stuff. And then we have... That's right. That's what I did. That's what I did. And then, Boo, why Boo? She's amazing. She's the reason I'm doing all this stuff. Anyway, she, well, okay. So then the Golden Gate Bridge is there to represent California, which is where a lot of this stuff happened for me, which is where a lot of the, meetings with developers happen and things like that. So, it's all about symbolism of the things that I've done, things that I've been through, things that I'm, doing, I guess, currently as well. So, it's all there. It's all there. It's very, very good. Very good. I guess technically Joy could do it. Because Joy actually is an editor on my channel. Joy could do it. Oh, okay, space. Okay. That's all good. I didn't realize that, and that's on me. So, that makes sense. You are, Joy. You are. Believe me, everything you do is appreciated. Everything you do is appreciated. You're all good. I just say don't worry about it. I don't think anyone's that terribly worried about two banners. You have made a tremendous banner as it is, and we can use it no matter what.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking at a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about it. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A first down there on a pickup of
25-yard pass. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. It's 1st and 10 at the 4.
Entering pause screen.
Yeah, we're cool. Yeah, we're cool. I am Cleveland in my franchise game, Joy. This is the face of the franchise game, where you play through a little bit of a story mode before you get to the franchise. And I was drafted to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after the story mode thing ended. That's why I'm Tampa Bay right now.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about.
I'm doing great, Ben 9000. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Playing some Madden today.
And flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Still on his feet. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
I do like some first downs.
So
thank you very much.
And move forward.
Automatic first down.
One receiver to the left is Evans. So
yeah, I hope you're doing well as well, Venom.
Got him set up with a first and goal. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence.
Clinic.
Clinic.
And that's what
I've heard a lot of this commentary before.
Points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's
That's good to hear, man.
How they're going to hit them. This.
So they'll start on the ground with Barber. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
It's a first down.
So Peyton Barber has 234 carries this season.
None of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
That's pretty funny.
3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
The ball comes out.
Well, that sucked.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Hey, I hear you. I hear you. I love this stream.
Make sure you're running.
Got to do that work though too. Get that work done.
Shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just.
Here's what you do. You write your articles with my stream in the background. Oh!
Second down and inches. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Killing it.
They were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarter. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Peyton Barber with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Second effort there. He was determined to
Stream soda.
And he did. I think that's a great.
Oh, it's a pet project? Okay, cool.
Talk about a back that runs.
Well, in that case, do what you want. Do what you want.
To get him into the end zone.
Do whatever you like. As long as you have fun. That's what I think. If you're doing something on the side, if you're doing something that you want to do for yourself, then do it on your schedule, on your time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Boy stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, that sucked.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. He was bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he kept the play alive. Just didn't turn out well for him in the end, did it?
Impressive that he stayed in the pocket while avoiding those couple of would-be tacklers, but eventually goes down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we toss it an hour or so each.
Well, yeah, the getting paid part is important. You're right.
Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We begin with a good one in Nashville. New Orleans taking on Tennessee. And it's the Titans out in front in that one. Adam Humphries, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Washington. Check out the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Eli Manning has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're out to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Nick Foles throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team. Brandon Godden.
Oh, just Brandon Godden this time. That's all it is. Yeah, so getting paid is important, and I'll be the first to admit I'm trying to get paid too. But I think it is also important that if you're doing something for yourself, if you're the self-employed type, that you're trying to get paid on your own, you still need to manage your own time, your own mental state, your own happiness as well. So, make sure what you're doing, even if you're getting paid for it, is still balanced with the rest of your life. And if you need some time of not doing the thing, then take that time, because it's more important than you might think. Boom. Foosball, that's right. We're playing some foosball today.
Third quarter starts with a run by Barber.
Barber is God.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
Hashtag Barber is God.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader.
He's the rushing leader in the NFL in this universe.
Dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL.
Mr. LIW Gamer's been messing with you, saying boo, misdemeanor Rayburn. It's crazy. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he wants some.
First and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball.
Yeah, that was my first incomplete pass.
Force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of game.
You got a problem?
That they just had against them.
Oh!
Now, meanwhile, a pass
Well, there's my second incompletion.
but it winds up
Well,
falling incomplete.
that sucks. We might actually lose this. It's close enough we might actually lose.
Ready, set. 55. Check. 55. Mike. And let's hit it.
This is Ellington. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
Okay, we've got the lead now. That's good.
Your team right now.
Oh, that went nowhere at all.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know you're messing too. It's all good, man.
Exactly what this defense needs here early in the second
Trust me, it's all good.
half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked
Ow!
about.
Ow! Rude!
Whitney merciless. Make that now 8 sacks.
Well, a couple of drives has not gone very well. This is not good.
Here we go. 8, read. Check tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea.
She has a tired.
The ball into a tight end of his
Yeah, if you need a nap, you know,
disruption he can
do what you got to do. Especially if you want to play Borderlands with Adam tonight.
Strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was
Shot!
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up.
Oh wow, we are not doing well.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf. Keep grip.
On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score.
I love that. I love that. Misty loves my chat, and my chat loves Misty.
The offense has been the issue, you're right.
This is more like it.
Pass the trip, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you...
Partay. Partay.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said.
Beautiful pass.
It's a game.
35-yard pass. I love it.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit
okay.
getting there.
Misty, take a nap now. Okay. See you later, Misty. Sleep well.
Now Ellington. Benardrick McKinney, a first-time Pro Bowler a season ago, in on the tackle there. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's into the end zone, touchdown.
All pro. All pro.
His 26th
Peyton Barber is God.
Even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's...
Down. 30 base. Get it.
Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here.
Face mask.
Late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I wonder how, like, poor Peyton Barber's face looks after all these face mask
They're
penalties.
down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
You know, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. On 2nd down, Barber, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barber. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Texans gonna signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go.
Oh yeah, we've got this.
Another run situation.
We're just taking a knee.
As they come up 2nd and 10. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
Ah.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know
okay.
I need extra workouts
Okay.
just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. So for the Bucs, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13 and 2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week.
Yep, that is definitely a win.
The Texans
On all pro difficulty.
Of no better than 500 as they drop
Post-game
to
report
7
players'
and
stats.
8.
Texans are 7 and 8.
To redeem
Ouch.
themselves at
Ouch.
home next
I
week.
dropped him below 500 for the year. Oh, wow.
And for Charles Davis and our
Finish game.
entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon.
All
Thanks.
teams get dropped, son.
Entering XP feedback screen.
XP
you have
feedback,
options,
blah, blah,
you have
blah.
21 options. Fantasy goals is entering franchise hub screen. Things to do.
Things to do.
Upgrade player.
Oh, I got a message to read
Expect
here. Let's see what it
rewards
says. Using OCR technology. Man, you're more slippery than you look. I thought I had a chance at a few sacks, but I couldn't get a hand on you. I gotta be better than that. But hey, gotta give you props, dude. You play well enough to win. In this league, it's the only thing that matters. So a lot of these are repeats now. I think we might have seen all the possible methods you can get. Unless more things happen with the story characters later on. I earned some experience points. And 100 XP for the entire offensive line. Sweet.
Entering franchise
Cool.
hub screen. Things to do.
Let's upgrade the player. What do I want to give him this
General,
time?
Improviser. Scrambler.
Not Scrambler. I never scramble.
Improviser.
I never scramble.
Field, strong arm. Field general.
Improviser.
Improviser.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I didn't need to see that.
Goals. Entering franchise. Advance.
Let's advance the week.
Advance week. Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Start weekly. New message. Playoff
Oh,
pep talk is
playoff pep talk. Ooh. Let's read this message. Peyton Barber. Hey man, just wanted to touch base before our game. I know earlier this year that we both felt differently about how I can best help this team. But I feel like I've really picked up my game since then, and I can't wait to destroy the Falcons. Let's do this, he says. I'm with him. Peyton Barber's my dude in this universe. Let's frickin' do this, Peyton.
Entering
All right.
franchise hub screen. Things to do.
Let's do it.
Play season.
Let's simulate the
Start
training.
weekly start
And for those who
weekly
haven't seen
training,
this
you have 2 options.
before, like
Simulate
Connor, for instance.
637 XP.
The reason I simulate the training is because the training drills are not very accessible. It does not tell us what to do or where to be. So I just simulate the training. We get a low amount of experience for simulating it, but at least we get something, I guess. Best in the West, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that very much. Thank you very, very much.
Advance week. Play season game is selected.
Alright, Peyton. Let's do this, bruh. And don't get injured like Kareem Hunt did my other franchise. He's out for the rest of the season. I can't believe that. Out for the rest of the season. Ugh. And he was nearing the world record for touchdowns in the season, and he's out for the rest of the season. Oh, man.
Hey,
It's
everybody,
the coach.
And this is Madden 20.
It's the coach.
EA Sports.
Coach.
Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
You have the best friends ever?
Just a few miles
Well, Sturlock,
off the coast of Florida.
I mean, you're right, you do.
Stadium here in Tampa, where the echoes
I mean, I would agree with that. I think I have the best friends ever, too. But I do want you to know, Sturlock, if ever you need to talk to me, I want you to know that I'm also available for that, too. Like, we don't... It doesn't always have to be, like, craziness with us. If you need to talk, I'm here, too.
Take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. Their long winning streak finally came to an end last week. A disappointing game for them, but still a heck of a run.
Indeed it was. What a great job by them putting together a streak. Now let's see how they rebound after a defeat.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, it's late.
I'm sorry,
We all
what?
know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried
Hold
about
up.
that as maybe we think.
Hold up,
They know they
commentary.
got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Did the team give me a week off or something? The commentary just said we lost our streak. Dude. What the heck? I did not ask for a week off, game. I did not ask for that.
Here we go. 60 or.
This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back.
I know, right?
Taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot. C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. They'll break the huddle.
I'll look that up later, he
at the
says.
27-yard line. On the handoff, this is Barber. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13.
Barber is God.
First down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
On the ready. 57 Mike. I got one. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Barber. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Set, ready. 18 Gator.
Oh, you like the earlier shift? Yeah, I think it's the right call. I think it's a good idea. Both, like, I think in all ways it's a good idea. Like, when we really sat down and thought about it, it seemed like the right choice even for my sake, because like it gives me a little bit more time to, after my stream, just kind of exist for a little while. That like without sleeping necessarily, you know, a little bit extra time before bedtime. Just do whatever I want.
here's Ellington.
Yeah.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Offensive line.
Yeah, I think this is a good choice.
Space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped.
Well, that sucked. Barber, you let me down.
Here comes the Tampa Bay.
You let me down, Barber.
Back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
Oh, we missed a field goal.
Their
Oh.
sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
23 yards. Beautiful.
less of a field goal attempt for him.
Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass.
On first down, Barber. And he
Barber.
yardage here back at
Barber.
the 23-yard line. It's a loss
Barber.
of a yard there, and it's second down.
Barber.
And that was the safety that came through and made the
Barber.
play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard for the 6.
Give you one more shot. Run it in, Barber. Run it in right now.
What they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
You could not do it.
That may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far.
And we failed.
From them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best
No.
performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think
Well, we didn't. We went for the field goal probably, but we probably got it this time.
13 games going on here this final Sunday of 2019, the final Sunday of the regular season. 3 more games still to come following us. Raiders, Broncos, Cards, Rams, and Niners, Seahawks. And then we'll know the 12 teams who will continue on into the playoffs starting next Saturday here on EA Sports. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
It's a 13-yard.
So Charles Davis is literally saying, my team needs to take care of me.
Drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. In on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw.
Whew. Okay, I was a little worried there.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said...
They are making me work for it. Yeah, they definitely are. Barber is not getting the you know, what should we call it? The barbarism?
Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught at the end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
There we go. That's more like it.
Chris Godwin His 9th
Godwin
touchdown
seems to be my go-to
and the
receiver.
Bucs are able to strike for 6.
Barber is my running guy. Godwin seems to be my go-to receiver right now.
Wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's start with a pass this time.
Come on, set.
Throw him off, maybe.
Snap.
Back to throw. He checks it down here to Ellington. And he got blown up. Losing
Well,
yardage.
that did not work.
At the 44.
They were not fooled.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same.
Okay, gain of 7. We got some of it back. That's good.
Contract time.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Ready, ready!
90, Wolf. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught by Mike Evans. Now the ball
Oh my
comes
god.
loose.
Oh my god, no.
And they're going to set up shop
Evans.
at the 2-yard line.
Okay, now I want to remind chat that I only control the quarterback in this scenario. So what just happened there was not my fault and was out of my control entirely. I did my job. I threw the ball. Mike Evans caught the ball. Mike Evans then lost the ball. Not on me. It's on Mike Evans. Blame Mike Evans.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got to lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barber.
Oh my god.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who's
Peyton
starting
Barber.
to rise, and that's
No.
Absolutely.
Forget the head coach, guys. Forget the head coach. What about me? What about my blood pressure?
Only if they manage to win the game.
What about me?
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
I might actually be in danger,
Not
yeah.
seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come!
They'll run here with Barber.
Oh, good job, Barber. Good job on not losing the ball that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Okay, Mike Evans, 24-yard gain. All right.
I don't think he's
Thank you, Evans, for not dropping the ball either.
throwing the ball
Thank you.
does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
So
We got to score. We got to score. Come on
On
now.
a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Barber. Gets through, and now an opening. Legs still churning.
All right, Barber.
To the races,
All right.
down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Right. Thanks for actually doing your job.
With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on start.
All right. Good job, Barber. Good job. I'll give you credit for that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. The 20, 10.
Okay.
He's into
All
the
right.
end zone.
Okay.
Tampa Bay touchdown. Peyton Barber with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is...
Right. Barbarism mode. God took notice when Barber fumbled the ball.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe. He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload, but you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12
Nice.
yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
Oh!
With your 2nd down, they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st
There
down.
we go.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone
You can't follow it at all.
in the offseason and continues to condition
Why not?
during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
It's too fast.
at this rate.
It's just too fast.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 1st down, they go with Barber again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Sneeves Gaming. Oh, okay. That's all good. As long as you're enjoying the content on some level, it's all that matters.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard.
I'm glad to hear it, my friend. I'm glad to hear it.
Or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Barber. A nice little... And he loses the football a second time.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What?
Look at him go. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the side.
I'm sorry.
I know
What?
You're bad, coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
So Ryan and the Falcons down by 11, a minute 45 to play. Can they take advantage of the late carelessness?
You're right. You're right. It wasn't. But still, this is Barber we're talking about. Losing the ball for me. Thank you, Barber.
Mike 57. Rip right.
On 1st down.
So what do? I give it right back to him.
And he gets this inside the 35.
I mean, when he's effective, he's very effective. So how can I really argue with
Falcons
that?
going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. From the 34 now, here's...
Let's try to really drive it home.
Now it's Barber.
Never mind, I was going to try to pass it.
Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I want to do anything at all. You know, it's so tempting to just kind of chill out and not worry about. All right.
They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly look.
Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
Yeah, we did.
So for Tampa Bay, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2, and now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll limp to the finish line with a final record of 5-11. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around.
So the commentary was an error. The commentary lied. My streak was not broken.
So that's a wrap for
We're
Charles
14-2.
Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Post-game report. Finish.
I know. It doesn't have a whole bunch of commentary errors, but every time one happens, it's like, no! What a silly error, though. Like, if player's winning streak is 13,
Entering XP feedback screen.
you must say they lost their streak.
One options. Fantasy goals is selected. Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. View docs. View message. Playoff.
Oh, another playoff pep talk. Let's check it out. Hayden Barber again. That is how you close out a season, man. I told you way back when, give me the ball, and I'll make great things happen. I mean, you're not wrong, Peyton, you're not wrong, but you did fumble it twice that game, so... Five MOR for Barbara, I guess, starting running back.
Entering
I don't know what MOR stands for, but there you go. Okay, let's advance the week to the playoffs. It's playoffs time.
Things to do, you have 2 options. Next week is selected.
We're going to the playoffs. Playoff.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Upgrade play. Start weekly training.
All right, let's start the weekly training by simulating the weekly training.
Simulate 637 XP. Advance.
Upgrade the player. I'm gonna give him that strong arm.
Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Team things to do. Advance week.
Advance week. Okay. Because I guess so. The playoffs start on Saturday. So I guess we kind of had a bye week, sort of.
Things to do. You have
okay.
2 options.
Next week it is.
Selected.
Start your week.
You say that every time. Good.
Your game plan.
Start weekly. Play
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Start weekly training. Start simulate.
I've never heard those words narrated by the TTS. Play divisional playoff. Let's frickin' do it. What's this? What's this?
Entering team select screen. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the home team, are selected.
Tyler who? There's a lot of Oh, okay. Sneeves Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub to Venom 9000. Thank you, Sneeves Gaming, for the gifted sub. And welcome Venom to the group of subs. You can now use a couple of my emotes, which are super cool. We also have a new emote. I'm not sure exactly when, but shortly we'll have a teamwork emote. I do have enough sub points for that, turns out. So, yeah. Thank you, Sneeves Gaming, for the gifted sub, though. Muchly appreciated. Alright, let's do this. Divisional playoff. Holy crap. It's going very well. I'm playing my face of the franchise mode, and I made the playoffs. I took the Buccaneers to the playoffs. The Citizen. I like it.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Playoffs on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to
Yeah, and mine is first year. First year quarterback. Taking his team into the playoffs, maybe to the Super Bowl if we can make it that far. I mean, it's been a while since I lost, but again, I want to stress all pro.
They'll run for the first time with Peyton Barber. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Barber. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him.
Oh, my.
Loses it, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases.
What happened to you, Barber?
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what the... Mike Evans, he's going to go. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 75.
Well, that's how you make that up.
And the Buccaneers are an extra point.
That is how you make that up.
Tying up this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
All right. So they did get a touchdown off that fumble by freaking Barber. He's losing his touch, guys.
Back to throw here. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Barber. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a play fake here on first down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down. A carry for Barber.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot.
And he's into the clear. Past the 20.
Okay, Barber, okay, all right.
Buccaneers. Peyton Barber, 65 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably...
All right. We're doing the right things now.
Break. Mike 50. What we got now?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players and somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
They'll look to throw. That's caught out left by Perriman.
Yes.
Right through it.
Yes.
Brashad Perriman.
Yes.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman, 58 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
What a fight this is, though. They keep scoring, too. They keep scoring, too, guys.
Regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
What a fight this is. Whew. Whew, boy. Oh, fight like that? Oh. Is that the one that you said you lost?
On first down, Barber. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Not good.
Nowhere to run there.
They try to throw on second down, but this one...
Oh, man. Oh, that would suck.
Was the intended target, and it's third down. On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth
Okay,
down.
that's potentially not good.
So out come the Bucs now.
Okay, it's still tied. It's still tied.
A little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tied game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. That's caught inside the 20.
Yes. Yes.
Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
And remember, partner,
What a fight this is. They keep tying it up and we keep taking it back. Oh my God.
Passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Bottom line, he's really good.
You ready? 54, right there. 54, Mike. Now.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional matchup. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 divisional round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will
I'm out of stream zone early. Oh no.
Game, let's send it back out to Brandon God.
A tie game that won't untie? I believe there actually is a limit in football, though. I can't remember, but I think I heard of something. There is actually a limit. Yeah, there comes a point where the next score. Yeah, you go into sudden death after so long. And so the next score will just win.
Go now. 10 Lobo. Check. Keep him.
They'll run on first down. It's Barber. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Okay, Barber, I'm going to trust you to run for the first down.
All around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy
Nah.
at this point. Going to make
Nah, I'll be all right.
stand up and stop them.
I could, but I'll be all right.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A very nice pickup.
Yes.
3 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk.
Well, he's sleeping right now, so I don't know.
Keep him on the line of scrimmage, but no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Not just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look.
No, he's up here. She's sleeping downstairs on the couch. He's up here with me. He's just sleeping. So we have an injured Buccaneer. I have fears and worries. Let's find out if my fears and worries are correct.
Entering. Settings. Medical center. Entering. Injury. Player name.
Oh, it's Ellington. It was not Barber that ran that. It was Ellington. All right, what's wrong with him?
Position H key. Injury type quadriceps.
Quadriceps strain.
Injury length.
Out for the rest of the game. All right. All right. At least it's not serious.
Entering. Coaching screen. Depth chart.
Ready to break.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Yep.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Barber. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So that one will be accepted.
Automatic first down.
They come out here in the eye. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
It is Charles Davis.
Peyton Barber, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Wait. What?
And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch.
Oh, the penalty guy sounds like Charles Davis? No, I don't think it's Charles Davis.
To get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit. And
I don't
get
think
some
it is.
breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game.
Set up. 50 plants. 54. Bring it. Bring it. Set up.
They'll look to throw. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well,
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offense
that is bad.
didn't do. Didn't secure.
That is very bad.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for down the numbers. There he goes. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber.
Thank you, Barber.
His best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Oh, we're still ahead. We're still ahead. Okay.
Certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there.
I love how they're talking about this, because that right there is really good commentary right there. Like it didn't just talk about the touchdown; it talked about the sway. You know, it looked like a comeback, then it wasn't. I mean, that's good commentary. Man, this game might have some errors every now and then, but seriously, this is pretty great. It's pretty great.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. 54 Mike. Now.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Michael Kendricks, the line.
Well, I guess if you insist, I guess I'll improve on that.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Well,
picked up right around the 43. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
I guess maybe I shouldn't have tried to improve my passing game.
This afternoon, finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Oops. Oops.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now back out onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you got to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, you throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he stopped after a gain of
see, again, I love how the commentary is putting the pressure on me. Like, hey, you better be careful.
We know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover. Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Yeah. Inside the 20.
Before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available. And put
Unfortunately, Oryx won. It still doesn't work.
Step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And here he'll get it down to the
this is face of the franchise. So I'm Tampa Bay right now, but I took him to the playoffs, though.
This offensive line, they're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
No, it's not different at all.
Second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Running his
The right stereo channel.
measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Thank you, Damien.
One receiver to the left is Evans. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
I do have a stereo mic, but it shouldn't be on stereo right now. Maybe it is, though.
Outlet man, because of the coverage, it was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Oh no! I was gonna try to fix it. Maybe I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later, I guess. I'm on the right stereo channel. So, does that mean... There we go. I didn't... Okay. Sure. It must have been just off the switch, because I didn't actually move it a lot. Like, I didn't move it enough that it shouldn't have counted. Oh well, weird.
Out there now. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout.
We are taking knees, guys.
With a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And now on third down,
I'm gonna go ahead and check my stream labels. Chase Riley, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy the content. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them as best I can. It moves. I don't know what I should do. I guess I'll probably do something right now.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game.
We have won our division.
So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
We won our division.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
All pro, all pro. Not kidding, it's still an all pro.
Wrong, whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So, I will say though, Oryx, you missed a lot of that game. That game was very back and forth when it started. We kept pulling ahead, they kept tying us. We kept pulling ahead again, they tied us again. You know, it was very back and forth to start with. That was actually a closer game than... It was concerning for a little while.
For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Post-game report player stats. Finish game.
I can't believe I threw for over 300 yards that game. I was like, okay, I'll add on to that. Intercepted. Oh, that was a dub.
Entering XP feedback screen, you have 2 options. You have 18 options. Fantasy goals is selected. Entering franchise hub screen, things to do. Advanced UDocs score is selected. Advanced week, things to do, you have 2 options.
Advance the week.
Next week is selected.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Start weekly training.
Let's simulate the training as always.
Simulate 637 XP.
Okay.
Advanced week. Play conference.
Play conference championship. What is there to say? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Entering team select screen, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready?
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on
NFC Championship game.
Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between America's team,
The Cowboys.
and
The Cowboys.
Buccaneers.
I'm playing against the Cowboys.
Some of these stats and scores from
This sounds like a song out of Sequence Storm right here.
Now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godwin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports.
Yeah, there you go.
It's electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
There you
I don't know
go.
about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game.
This is my face of the franchise mode, Damien. So this is the mode that that has the story mode to it, basically. So I played the story mode portion with the cutscenes and the live action things and the stuff like that. And after that was over, I was drafted to Tampa Bay. That's why I'm playing as Tampa Bay for this mode. And I took Tampa Bay to the conference championship so far. Maybe the Super Bowl. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Leggett.
I hope so. Let's see what we can do.
There to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up.
Oh my God.
On play action, they'll throw. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Okay, I'm not so great at math. I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away.
I'm actually nervous. Like, I really want to win this. I know I've been winning a lot of games lately, but I really want to win this. I really want to win this.
Knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and 2. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll set up to throw, and he throws it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
Woo!
And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
I keep being reminded that I'm basically out of stream soda. Dang it.
These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp.
Oh my god, it's under review.
Locked into everything that they're doing.
It's under review. LIW Gamer's back. Welcome back, my friend. I'm in the playoffs. Conference championship game. Don't take back my touchdown. Yep, championship. Conference championship. Okay, they didn't take it back, it looks like.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. There's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play.
And screen resumes.
Okay. So the funny thing about that, the funny story about that, Damien, is the story mode does not have the menu narration active during the story. So when you have to name your story mode player, it doesn't read the keyboard either. So I kind of, just press some buttons until it advanced the thing, and that's why his name is Superstar.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And Brate, the tight end's got it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the 1st quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, how'd you like to be in the huddle with him right now? You know he's demanding
Sure.
the ball. And guess what? I'd throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and just...
Conference championship, and I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead.
Set. 30 base.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allow the defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, a guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot.
We didn't make it that drive.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And now it's third down. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
I don't know why I can't run all of a sudden.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're going to have to go at least
There we
50,
go.
60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As they'll...
We didn't make it. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance.
Oh, no. Make good plays. Thank you, Damien.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. On first down, Barber. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And taking it across.
Thank you, Barber. Thank you.
And just shy of the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your
We needed
hands
that.
away from
We needed
face
that.
mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done. And he'll take
Okay.
this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward.
It wasn't a touchdown because of the penalty.
In the game.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
A loss of a yard.
Oh my God.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know.
Trying to find
I know.
Howard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Oh my God, I think we're going to lose.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
And that's the big fellas right there.
I'm sorry to hear that, Joy.
Tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber, 46 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra...
Oh, we can tie it. We can tie it. We can tie it. We can tie it. Holy cow.
And on that long run...
Go now. 15 line. 15 line. 2.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Barber. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Breaks a tackle, but he breaks through another tackle. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here.
Oh,
Just one of
man.
the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff.
It's all tied with 2 minutes. Oh my God.
Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Xavier Woods, the safety, up to make the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Hey, pick your game up.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
No. Oh, boy.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
We lost.
Tried to make this
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, we
I
lost.
want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Wow.
Close the books on the conference championship.
Wow.
For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon.
I almost made it. I almost made it.
Super Bowl.
I almost made it.
Cats. Finish game.
No Super Bowl. 1 game, just like that. Ouch.
Entering XP feedback.
Man,
you have
dude.
Options. You have 18 options. Fantasy goals is entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Advanced. U-box score is advanced. Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected. New message. View Pro Bowl roster. New message. Isaiah Streets is selected.
Oh, we got a message from Isaiah Streets. He's a story character. Let's see what he has to say. Dude, saw you made the Pro Bowl. Congrats. You deserve it. You're going to be thrown to the NFL's best receivers this week. You got to do something big in this game. I'll be watching. So, I didn't bring the Buccaneers to the Super Bowl, but I, as a quarterback, made the Pro Bowl.
Things to do.
All right. Oh, I'm still so salty. Ugh.
New message. Your legacy is selected. Play Pro Bowl is selected. New message. Your legacy is selected.
Oh, the legacy. Jack Ford. Also a character from the story, or mentor in the story. Congratulations, kid. Your first season's in the books. But I gotta tell you, I've been coaching for many years, but I don't think I've ever been more proud of one of my players. Think about what you've achieved. A year ago, you went from college back up to national champion. But you didn't stop there. You became the face of an NFL franchise and the future of this league. That's my Jack Ford. I always knew you had it in you. Superstar. Can't wait to see what you do next. Man. 800 XPs. $40 legacy. Man, oh, I'm salty. So salty. Oh, cool.
Gentlemen, the season is officially wrapped up. Free agency's on.
I didn't expect another cutscene ever.
Lots to talk about, but first, it's time for another edition of Believe It or Not. A Kyle.
Adams.
Last April, you were pretty critical of a certain rookie quarterback.
Oh, heaven forbid I should try to constructively criticize a young man to help him. But yes, I was way too hard on him. I was wrong. Yes.
Okay, well, believe it or not, after just one season, he has established himself as a franchise QB.
Yeah. What am I supposed to say here, Peter? He checks all of the boxes. This dude is absolutely a franchise quarterback. It's over.
Nate?
Listen, no argument from me. My man was incredible this year.
And I think incredible doesn't even do it justice.
No?
After the season he just had, I feel like this kid can not only end up being incredible, but he could potentially be one of the all-time greats of the sport. I can't wait to see what he does next year.
Kevin. I didn't expect another cutscene. I actually was surprised by that. That's cool. Hey, I got a trophy.
Franchise hub screen things to do.
I got a trophy. Real quick. Thank you, Joy, for the 50 bits. I appreciate that. Dread X Bear, thank you for the follow as well. I wish I was showing you guys a Super Bowl game right now, but at least I get to play in the Pro Bowl, right? Alright, let's see.
Pro Bowl
Let's,
roster. Play Pro Bowl is selected.
I don't know why I'd need to view this.
View Pro Bowl roster. Generic list item.
Yeah, generic list item. You can't even read that, apparently. Alright, whatever, let's play the Pro Bowl.
Play Pro Bowl is selected.
Let's play the Pro Bowl. At least I made it. I made it into that.
Entering team selects.
That means I've been a good quarterback. I'm such a good quarterback. Oh. Thank you for all the emotes, Joy. Thank you for all the emotes. I will get there. I will get someone to the Super Bowl.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019
I will say,
NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC.
He said all colors are good.
Downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage.
I will say I've probably done well enough that the Buccaneers probably will not let me go. I don't expect to get drafted to another team unless someone offers me a lot of money.
2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. As always, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, Rams and Patriots still a week away. We'll touch on that later. But as Coach said, the AFC coming in here on a 2-game win streak.
And I love the fact that it's back to AFC versus NFC. We had that little time frame with captain's picks, and there was no side. I didn't like that. So let's see if the NFC can get into it. Drew Brees will be their starting quarterback. Probably a little perturbed about how his season ended. And Patrick Mahomes from Kansas City, what a second season for that youngster.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so to be clear about this, guys, they're completely using the wrong commentary here. They use the commentary for this Pro Bowl, which is like the first game you play when you first launch the game. That's why I recognize it. They're using the commentary for the real Pro Bowl when this isn't the real Pro Bowl. It's like last year's Pro Bowl. They're using that commentary right now, and they shouldn't do that. That's you can't like try a little bit. That was a bad commentary choice right there. As you can see, I'm in this game, not Drew Brees.
First carry for Peyton.
Oh, Barber made it too. Barber made it too. Sweet.
35. We mentioned the history of this game, the Pro Bowl. Of course, for many folks our age, the Pro Bowl always meant a trip to Hawaii. You know, they held it there from 80 till 09, and again for a handful of years in this decade before the last 3 being here in Orlando.
And there's something to be said, no doubt about it, for getting to go to Hawaii. Imagine being named a Pro Bowler and going home and telling your family, we're headed to Hawaii for a vacation. But think about going to Orlando, especially if you've got kids. All the theme parks, all the great things to do, plus not nearly as long a flight no matter where you come from in the United States. I think it's a big deal and a good thing to have it here in Orlando.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. On third down, here comes Barber. So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Dang it! I'm already failing. Ugh.
Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta. New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Yeah, they're using the commentary for the actual Super Bowl. Dang it.
But in the time that
I wish they wouldn't do that. They're going to do that every year. I guarantee it.
Guess what? They're the number.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards.
For Tampa Bay? It's not Tampa Bay, it's the NFC. Oh my god, there's commentary errors everywhere now.
These beautiful plays, they look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Peyton Barber, 27 yards. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
So the commentary is not always messing up, but there are definitely a lot of errors in the Pro Bowl here.
On first down, Barber. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't throw up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Oh.
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with Barber here, right side. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
And there's a penalty on it. That's awesome.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
It does not signal who the best person is to pass to. We have a method that we were told to use.
Mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets
it's supposed to kind of help us a little bit. So, what we're told to do is, when we have to pass the ball, press the face buttons in kind of a clockwise order, like triangle, circle, square, X, triangle, circle, square, X, until it finally throws the ball. It's supposed to help us a little bit throw to the right person by not throwing it until it finds the right person to throw it to.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle. Now a handoff here to his running back. Fights loose. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Go now. 18 Gators. 50 seconds.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His pass caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the NFC is in for 6.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Down. 15 miles.
They'll run on first down. It's Barber. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On second down, it's Barber. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag.
Oh, Barber loses it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along.
Barber.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up
and avoids the turnover. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Back to the running game with Barber.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he's into the end zone.
Woo! Tampa Bay again.
From 8 yards out,
Commentary errors.
NFC able to widen their advantage.
And then it says NFC correctly.
Where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Okay. We're doing all right in the Pro Bowl here. The NFC, we're ahead.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And now running right through it.
Another miss.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30.
And there we go.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
That was sweet. That was sweet.
60 outlaw.
They'll start on the ground with Barber. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an All-Star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A. in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they
yeah, that was Sneeves Gaming
versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham, nickname Automatic.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And a big face mask.
Face mask.
Here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys that...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Beautiful.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the NFC adds on to their lead. And, boy, that was a heavy set. I think they had 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, they weren't trying to fool anybody at all, were they? There was none of this
Beautiful. I'm about to win this Pro Bowl for the NFC. That is something I'm about to do.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
2nd and 9 now. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on football.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. From 3 yards out, and the NFC able to widen their advantage.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there, but the defense was really...
We got this, NFC. We got this.
Let's go. 8 reads. You gonna see me in your night.
On first down, Barber. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barber. Trucks over him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barber. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
No.
3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
After another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
I'm loving it.
First down. Barber, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's get a post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
I wonder if we will get a cutscene after this. I'm curious.
2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. A second broken tackle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So, Charles,
we just won.
Victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Post-game report player stats. Finish game.
Still a little bit salty about no Super Bowl for me, but, man, I'll get there. I'll get there. What will happen next? I'm actually curious.
Entering XP feedback screen, you have 2 options. You have 5 options. Game day goals is selected. Entering franchise hub screen, things to do. Upgrade player.
Huh, I got another trophy.
Upgrade player. New docs score is
I
selected.
will upgrade the player. The player.
Field
Let's give him field general this time.
Entering franchise. New docs score. Advance week.
Alright. Time to advance the week.
Advance week. Things to do. You have 2 options.
What will happen?
Advance week is selected.
Will there be a cutscene? Another trophy? Give me them trophies.
Upgrade player. New yearly awards.
Upgrade the player again.
Field general.
We'll give him another improviser.
Entering franchise hub. Advance week. New
yearly awards. Will this read? I don't know. Let's find out.
Entering 2019 annual awards screen. 10 rows, 6 columns. Left filter NFL, right filter MVP undefined. Player name P. Barber. Award rank 1.
Peyton Barber.
Player name Team name Buccaneers. Team record 1-4-2. Team player.
I think he's
rank
MVP.
1. Award rank 2. Player name Me Elliott. Team name Cowboys. Team record 1-0-5-1. Award rank 2. Award rank 3. Player name A. Rogers. Team name Packers. Team record 1-0-6.
Wow. Peyton Barber,
Award rank
number
3.
1.
Coach
of the year.
selected. Award rank 1. Player name Arians.
Buccaneers win Coach of the Year.
MVP.
MVP.
selected. Team record 1-4-2. Team name Buccaneers. Player name P.
Yeah,
Barber.
so Peyton Barber's the MVP of the year, and our coach is the Coach of the Year. So we won in a lot of ways.
Player name Me Elliott. Player name
I guess
P.
that's
Barber.
all the awards.
Team name
Yeah, looks like
team
it, okay.
record 1-4-2.
Sweet. We did well, guys.
Entering advance week. Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected. Team My Player. Things to do. Advance week is selected. Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected.
Okay.
Team My Player. Things to do. Advance week is selected. Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected. Team My
I
Player.
guess we just
Things
keep
to do.
doing
Advance
this?
week is selected. Things
I guess
to do. You
things
have
that
2
things are
options.
probably happening in the
Next week
background
is
that I'm not
selected.
aware of.
Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected. Team My Player is selected. Edit player. My goals. My team. My player is selected.
I don't really know what to do.
Advance week is selected. Things to do.
Except
You
keep
have 2
advancing the week.
options. Next week is selected.
Welcome
Oh,
to
okay,
Draft
okay,
Week.
yeah.
All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready.
Team My Player. Things to do. Start the NFL draft.
Start the draft. Do it automatically, please.
Kick off the 2020 NFL draft and see if you can land the next superstar. You have 2 options. Start drafting is selected. Simulate draft.
Yeah, simulate the draft. I'm not up for that.
Draft advance week. Draft recap.
Draft recap. Let's look over this.
Your 2020 rookies have signed contracts for the season. View contract details is selected.
I guess we do this.
Entering draft recap screen. 6 rows, 68 columns. Left filter Buccaneers. Right filter all rounds. Name M. Stevens. Position load. Round 1. Pick 30. Contract length 4.
We got the 30th pick of the first round.
Contract salary $4
Wow.
Contract signing bonus $484M. Overall grade 65. Awareness rating 62. Speed rating 86. Acceleration rating 78. Agility rating 84.
Okay, so I mean this game you could do an intelligent draft manually if you wanted to. I'm just not business smart enough to do that. I guarantee you I'm not. I'm not.
Strength rating 70. Carrying 31. Ball carrier vision 35. Elusiveness 31. Juke move 38. Spin
Definitely a rookie, but he'll get better.
Stiff arm 41. Break tackle 43. Trucking 34. Catching 52. Catch in traffic 30. Spectacular catch. Short route running 30. Medium route running 30. Keep route running 4. Release 30. Jumping 70. Throw power rating 20. Short throw accuracy 20. Medium throw accurate. Keep throw accuracy 6. Throw on the run 27. Throw under pressure 40. Break sack 32. Play action 33. Pass block 30. Pass block down.
Wow, okay.
Pass block finesse 31.
A lot of stats here. A lot of stats. Okay. I just wanted to see what this looked like. I didn't look at this before.
Spin. Name M. Stevens. Name G. Clayton. Position T. Round 2. Pick 30. Contract length 4. Name
We have a
G.
lot of late round picks, it looks like.
Name A. Davis. Position left. Round 3. Pick 30.
Yeah, we have late round picks.
Name A. Davis. Name D. Jackson. Position. Round 4. Pick
Okay.
30.
I don't know. I don't understand exactly how the draft works.
Name D. Fisher.
But
Position.
as I understand it,
Round
that's
5.
not a good thing, I guess.
Contract
I don't
length
know.
4. Round 5. Position G. Key. Name D. Name C. Do. Position left. Round 6. Name C. Do.
Alright. Alright, cool.
Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Draft week. Advance week. Things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Play preseason. Start
Okay, and just like that, it's the preseason again.
Start weekly. Simulate 630.
Just like that, it's the preseason again.
Advance week.
Okay, so now I have a feel for how that goes. Let's see. You know what? Kitty, as far as the Pro Bowl goes, I did win the Pro Bowl for the NFC. So yes, in that way we won. Yes. Yes. Let's play this preseason game. Let's finish out this stream with some more of this mode, and then in the second stream we'll go into. In what way we lost is I didn't get to go to the Super Bowl. I lost to the Cowboys in the conference championship, so no Super Bowl ring for me this year. Hopefully this new season that will happen this time. Hopefully. So let's play this preseason game.
Team select screen. The Detroit Lions, the home team. Ready?
All right.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. With that, let's head inside the Ford Field in Detroit. We're standing by are the 2 men who will bring you this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown
Ford
Detroit.
Field.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Yeah, that's what he thought about. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we get to play the whole game in the preseason like we did in the first one. Or no, wait. No, never mind. That was just during the story. What am I thinking? Never mind. Don't mind me. Yeah, okay. That was just during the story mode. Now, will they accurately refer to the last season, or will they just talk about this like it's all new? I wonder.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Oh my God, we got Kareem Hunt.
About 6 across the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
We, the Buccaneers, got Kareem Hunt from the Browns. Literally both my good runners, unless we lost Barber.
2nd and 4 from the 31. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Able to get away. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Devon Kennard.
Okay, well that wasn't supposed to happen.
There on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Complete. He finds Bray. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
That's how you recover from that.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Brake has it over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did. And what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
On third down, here's Hunt.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him.
Entering pause screen. Resume.
I in the pyramid. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. I like the name. I like the name.
Men at varying.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They go play action here on first down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneers.
There we go.
15 yards out. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Ready to break. 22. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Get.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. Oh, good move. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being on second and right at a yard. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, this is preseason. That's right, so I'm out. They don't keep the starters in for very long for preseason because they want the young guys to get a workout. So I'm out for the whole game now.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit
we
Lions.
lost.
And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did.
I did my job.
What they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs.
Game report,
This
players
was that type of a game.
Finish game.
So for our entire crew,
I did not
David,
let the Lions win, okay? As I have just explained. This being the preseason, they put the second stringers in, you know, the young guys, the rookies, after the first quarter. So I was not in the game for the second, you know, for 3 out of the 4 quarters of the game. When I left the game, we were ahead by 10-0. It's not my fault.
Entering franchise hub screen, things to do. Advance week, U-Doc's score is selected.
The rookies are worse than the Lions, yeah. Yeah, we got some late round picks this year from the draft. But we also got Kareem Hunt, which is amazing to me. It's my Cleveland runner that I like so much. He's on our team now.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Advance week, play preseason game, start.
Alright, might as well sim this training here.
Simulate 637 XP. Advance week, play preseason game.
Play this preseason game, of which I'll only be in half of now.
Entering team select screen. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready.
I mean, at least it's the preseason. The games don't count for real, you know.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20. Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas
Cowboys Awake-ish.
and the Tampa
Welcome-ish.
Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we're about 5 miles northwest
I'm weird,
of
I know.
downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium.
Oh, I found Bob.
Near Florida's
He's right there on the bed.
Nothing
Hello,
like
Bob.
the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter.
There's that commentary that Tori likes so much.
Then I watch some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
All right. Let's get this party started.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. He won't go down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Except for the face mask penalty.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. A carry here for Hunt. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators...
I wonder if we lost Barber.
Run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, crap.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really...
And now a fumble. The ball's out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
50, plant. 52.
On 3rd down, it's Hunt. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4.
We are sucking right now.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
11 yards there, 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game,
there you go, Kareem.
They're running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at the half.
Yeah, we're losing terribly. Awesome.
Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason. They left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Wow.
The stop will come inside the 5 at the
Wow.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
And that should be it for me with this game. Oh, it's not. How is it not?
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando.
I kind of sucked. Wow. I kind of sucked.
Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started, as we normally do, on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling.
Yeah.
Trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back.
Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Then again, remember, the Cowboys are the ones that beat me in the conference championship, so I don't know. It is what it is. See how the team does for the rest of the game, because I'm out for the second half. Maybe I'll be replaced as starting quarterback.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Right, yeah.
So
yeah, this
for Charles Davis.
Yeah, this is the movie where this season I finally defeat the Dallas Cowboys and go on to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's that movie. It's like the sequel to the first movie where, you know, he only goes so far in the first movie, but in this movie he's gonna finally get the championship victory he deserves. But you had to establish this is the establishing game where you establish that the Dallas Cowboys are still very much a threat and they're very scary, and that I must defeat them.
Entering XP feedback screen, you have 2 options. You have 13 options.
You have 2 options. You have 13 options.
Is selected. Entering
I wonder if they'll ever fix that.
hub screen, things to advance week. Udocs score is
Advance the week.
Advance things to do. You have 2 options. Next week is selected.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Play preseason. Start
I will
weekly
sim the training.
Simulate 600.
And I think, let's see. That's a rough call, but I think it's the right call to call the stream here. We might have been able to finish that game, but I don't think we would have in time. And I did find out, by the way, that I was wrong about the face of the franchise mode. It does work in franchise mode, but in face of the franchise, if you quit the game, it does not allow you to resume the football game you're currently playing. So the game that we were on last stream, I had to play the game over again. But it's fine. So I think we're going to call the stream here this time. I know we have about 10 minutes, but I think it's the right call, because I don't want to get anything started with without being able to finish it. So we'll call the first stream here, and then tonight at 7 Eastern, not 8, but 7, we'll be coming back with more Madden, during which we will play as the Cleveland Browns once more in our Cloud franchise. So that is the plan for that.
Entering, yes.
So we'll exit this for now. As always, I urge everyone to check out the Breakdown Walls crew if you haven't done so yet. BreakdownWalls.net/Discord if you'd like to join us there. Or type !Discord in chat if you want to do that. And also, please do check out the Breakdown Walls podcast by going to breakdownwalls.net/podcast or typing in !podcast right here in the chat for that. More listeners, the better. We could get sponsored, and that would lead to a lot of other opportunities, I think. So, please do check that out if you haven't already. And I will look for someone to raid. We'll get out of here for now, and I'll be back at 7 for more Madden. Let's see. Six panels is on. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna raid Rocket Gamer. Because first of all, since we're raiding him earlier, he should actually be there, and he's currently playing The Last of Us, which is a fantastic game if you don't know. So let's raid Rocket Gamer. Fellow visually impaired streamer, he's partially sighted though. I think you'll like him. He's one of the Breakdown Walls crew. Enjoy the raid, guys. I'll be back at 7 for more Madden excellence.